I had applied to Boeing a few times for the internship, so I kind of knew about it. And I had some good friends who had interned at Boeing too. The opportunity came up my final semester. Once again, Boeing was at Iowa State recruiting, so gave it another shot, and obviously it finally worked out. I've worked in several different groups within Boeing, always in the Everett site. After that, I went over to the Air Force One redesign team, so the new one that's supposed to come out in a few years. So we had a team that was designing all the modifications for that. I remember first showing up on campus and doing the College of Engineering tour, seeing all of the great engineering buildings and labs that we have on campus. It was pretty amazing, and also just meeting all the different people at Iowa State. I made friends pretty much from all over the world right off the bat. The culture was very fast-paced, very exciting. I remember just studying really hard, but having fun along the way. Spent a lot of time in different clubs. I was in a fraternity, I was in the ski and snowboard club, I was in Engineers for a Sustainable World. That was pretty unique. I got to go to India for a couple weeks with them, working on rainwater harvesting. Definitely a highlight. Society of International Engineers as well. The curriculum is very thorough. It's a really good mix, I think, of theory versus on-hands lab application. Just the other day at work, we came out with our very first Iowa State newsletter within Boeing. So it's sort of the Boeing employees who have a relationship with Iowa State. And in that newsletter, I remember reading a segment about all the different research that's going on currently at Iowa State that's sponsored by Boeing, and just kind of reading just a snippet about what all is happening. And it's impressive. It kind of makes me feel like Iowa State really is the expert in a lot of these areas. At least what I've learned at Boeing is we see candidates from Iowa State versus some of these quote-unquote bigger name schools, you might say. We see them as completely equal. I know as a student, I learned that Iowa State's pretty affordable. I know that some other schools maybe aren't as much. I would say Iowa State will give you a really good education with really good opportunities. It won't cost a fortune, which is a big deal these days. I think another amazing thing about Iowa State is that it gives an opportunity to so many different people, not only because of financial barriers, but just, Iowa State being a land-grant school, I know tries to bring in as many folks as possible and to really help them succeed. And I think that's a big deal.